Okay guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to tan, start to finish, some animal hides. What I've got here is just a raccoon and a squirrel hide. But in this, I'm going to be showing you what you need to do to tan your hides. So the first thing you're going to need is your animal hides. And once you've got your animal hides, then the only other thing you need is a 5-gallon bucket. And all I'm going to do with that bucket is fill it up with water. So once you've got all your soap in here, you're just going to want to stick your hand in and mix it around a little bit. And then you're going to want to take your furs This right here will do lots of things. For one, it'll drown and kill any bugs that are living in your furs. 2, it'll clean them. For the most part. And 3, it will make them wet so you can turn them inside out. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and take my Bass Pro XPS Extreme Performance Fillet Knife. And I'm going to cut open my squirrel right down the stomach. So now in here we've got some very, very hot water. Like I can hardly put it's really, really hot. But now what's more important than the hot water is the stuff you put in the hot water. Yeah, so you're going to need salt and alum. And your salt cannot be iodized. It cannot contain iodine. So now what you're going to do is you're going to pour it in the hot water, but you're not going to pour a lot of it. You're just going to pour some of it. Now if I'm correct, for however much alum you have, you need to double that amount for your salt. So if you have 1 cup of alum, you need 2 cups of salt. But this is a nice little container right here. So I'm basically just going to put all of the alum. I'm going to dump all of this alum in there. No, I'm not. I'm going to put half of this alum in there. That's just my guess on how much I need. Probably not right, but it's a guess. Okay, so now that you've got all your salt and alum in your bucket, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to mix it up, and then you're going to want to wait until it's room temperature. So once it gets to room temperature, you're going to want to put your furs in. It might take a few hours. I don't know. Honestly, it's been over a year since I've done this. I don't remember how long it takes. But once you put your furs in, you're going to want to wait like 72 hours. Like, I don't know how many days that is. It's like 3 days or something. You're going to want to let them in there, and you're going to want to stir them twice a day. You're going to want to stir it in the morning and in the evening. So until then, peace out. Okay, so it's been about 72 hours since we put these things in here. Now we're going to be taking them out. Alright, so now I have a bucket here of just straight up clear, fresh water. We're basically going to be taking our hides and rinsing them off in the water. Alright, so now we are going to take this this raccoon skin and put it on this wire stretcher. So right here's what we've got going. We got our coon skin and squirrel skin right there, hanging up, waiting to dry. This, as you can tell, it's night out, so we're gonna come back in the morning. The next day, and we're out here, I've got the fox skin right here, and then we've got the coon skin right there, and they're nice and dried. Like if we look right here, this is what she looks like. So right here, this coon, once I got it out, I basically up here in the neck area and down here, right here, I've basically knocked off a little bit of fat, thinned it down a little bit. Alright, so now that that's done, we basically have a bucket here, same bucket, and we're basically going to take some more Dawn soap. And we're going to wash our hides for the last time. So basically what we've got here is we've put them on the wire stretchers so they can dry out after we washed them with water. And then we're going to probably let them dry out for, I don't know, maybe a day or so, and then we'll come back. Alright, the next day. And I have let the squirrel and the raccoon dry for a full day. So first thing, what I'm going to do here with the raccoon is turn it first side in. Alright. First thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to do this on some covered surface. I have a trash bag here. A lot of things would work, but a trash bag's what I got. So what I'm going to do with this squirrel is I'm going to take some of this stuff. I'm going to take it, I think I'm just going to put some on. Kind of a little bit of that. It would also probably be a good idea to wear gloves. And I'm just going to rub it around. Just like that. Now we're going to set that to the side and take the raccoon. Now what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to take this again and just Alright, so once you've rubbed it around the top and around the bottom, this is what it should look like. So now you're going to want to take it and you're going to want to turn it back, first side in. First side in, all done. Alright, so right here is what we've got. I turned them both first side out, hung them up there, and we're just going to let them dry for a day. Alright, so now we're at the last and final part of the process. It's like 2 days later, and after letting these guys hang up and dry, this is the raccoon after 2 days, and then here's the squirrel. Final process is breaking the hide. Now what you're going to need for this is you're going to need some type of kind of sharp, but not really sharp. Not sharp enough to cut the hide, but kind of rough. Kind of a rough surface. I have just a board right here, and you want it to be sturdy because you're going to be straight up shredding these guys on it. Last year when I did this, I just used a T-post. I just drilled a T-post in the ground and I just used that. But this is what I got right here. Alright, so what you're going to do in this process, I'm going to take my coon hide right here, and I'm going to stick him through here, and I'm going to pull him around like this. So I'm going to grab him right here at the base of the tail, and right here at the head, and I'm going to start just straight up. So what we're going for right here is this type of, it should look something like this right here. And now I'm just going to take it and turn it back, first side out. Right here. This right here is the final product. It's nice and fluffy. Alright, so now I'm going to do the squirrel yet. And then right here's the final product of the squirrel. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this, click right down here to subscribe. If you want to see the last video, click right there. And if you want to see today's video's verse, it's right there. But I believe that's all for now. I'll see you in the next video.